Child, we already know that Ray J is full of SHI, but we're going to get into this interview anyways. Let's see what Brandy brother got to add to the table.
Let's talk about it.
Want people to have fun. Let's kick back. Let's get into a little tea. Let's not get too crazy, but let's enjoy the sip.
Clock that tea.
But let's get to the chi-chi, the kiki, the internet bull.
So let me just tell y'all something. This is my I live for this type of and when any
Sound like you on the wrong show, baby. You can't dance, but you can fight. Don't that qualify you for baddies?
Get them ready. They got 10 minutes. On the way up there, I want you to stop by Ballistic and get some of that juice for them, okay? Because I got
get some of what juice? Not his juice. What juice is she? And can I go? Can I chaperone? Can I watch? Can I make sure that she get the job done? Can I go and see if she need help doing it? Like, what we getting from Ballistic in a room where there are no others? What are we doing? What is she wearing? And why is she digging in her? Yes, ho, we see you. We see you looking right at the camera, digging in your. We see you. And then you wearing white at that. Ew, the evidence gonna be on her still. Okay. What the fuck is he doing? What is he doing? He just knew this was his moment. Like Lorianne Gibson was gonna watch this and be like, who is that? Booming and cacking all over that goddamn floor.
Drew, you know him best, so how do we get at him?
We could get him when he's doing confession.
And they about to do all of this within 22 minutes. Okay. And it's the same episode that the director was hyping up saying, no, I don't want to do 10. I always do episode 1, episode 5, and episode 10, but I'm going to do episode 9 because episode 9 is bigger than 10. Don't say that. We got 22 motherfucking minutes left. What's big, sweetie?
Well,
I missed him so much. I can't wait. Oh my God.
tell Quinn and T-Core we say
Oh.
hello.
Yes.
Girl, he probably in the he probably okay, she probably like, yes, Quinn, give me that. She sound like the top to say quark. Yes, Quinn, give me that quark, that white quark, that Harry Potter boy quark.
The losing team has to go skinny dipping. I'm still a team player, and I just decided to go skinny dipping, and I went all out.
That's because you a nasty I know that's right. Come here, Ferrari. Come here, come lay with me.
That's all I want to know.
Yeah, that wasn't for you. That wasn't for you. We talked about it. We squashed it. We put that shit in.
This pointless conversation. Heifer, go sit the down. Go sit down. Now she trying to have conversations. She trying to have meetings. She trying to have interactions. She trying to pull up receipts from 2 days ago. Girl, go sit down. One person done told you that you too quiet, and now this whole episode you ain't stopped talking yet. Oh. No. Okay. Hold on. Hold on. There go my baby Punch. Oh. And there go my new boyfriend. There go my new husband right there. Y'all see him? Right there. Right there. Oh. What the What the Why? I just know she sank. Who that dude in the back though with the 2 pigtails? He cute.
I'm a hairstylist, makeup artist, I'm an artist, and I'm a porn star. Top 1.5. Okay. I'm showing these bitches how to be the baddest without having to show every thing. There's different versions of baddies.
Let me get this straight. The porn star. What the is that? What the is? What is that next to her? She looks like an owl. What is going on, y'all? It's Santana, aka Cheese. And we are back for another Let's Talk About It, because Ray J still motherfucking talking. I guess Giselle's husband said, oh, you don't scare me. I got the Lord on my side. Okay, who you threatening when I'm a child of God? I said, I know that's right. Because guess what? Pastor Jamal Bryant still dropped the interview. Of course, we got to get into it on 2 times the speed because, I don't get paid enough for these. Let's talk about it. So, and plus, I'm sitting here eating. I am picking down, leg quarters, some white rice, and some spicy kid, bitch. Girl, let's get into it after y'all like the video.
The universe is P double T to the Y, and it won't stop till I wake up and realize that I am the 1, 2, 3. I am the bitch that these other niggas see. How you gon' escape when I am the key? That's why everywhere I go, they say following me like damn. Get back on track, look at who I am. Every day is numbered in this lifespan. Look in the mirror, tell myself again. Self-love and happiness is all about a God's plan. I wanna be happy, doing what I please, trying to do what I need, whatever it takes to be free. I wanna be happy.
I climbed off the roof and I went off to the side of the roof and I just laid down, right? So here's the hole down, all the way down here. And I'm just laying on my roof. I climbed over and I lay here and I went to sleep. And I said, if I fall off, then it was meant to be, right? If I fall off the roof because I just passed out and I actually just wanted to like lean over, then it was meant to be. I even mentioned when they said everybody in the church was doing it. And I'm like, now everybody in the church is doing it. So now I can't turn cheek to cheek because if somebody hit me in my cheek, all I'm thinking about is butt cheeks, right? I said it. And it went viral.
Why the fuck does this nigga have a wait, am I allowed to curse on this? Well, God know my heart. God know my mouth and my heart. Why the fuck does this nigga have a podcast? That's what I want to know. Pastor Jamal Scamming Bryant, aka Mr. Chocolate. Yeah. Come on, Phaedra.
Yeah, about life and what it means in a post-pandemic reality. Would you please?
Now listen, I'm here for the tea. One of the reasons why I did not get into the Pastor Jamal Bryant and Krishan episode, because miss me with the mental health talk. It be so performative. Oh, my mental health. And then y'all bitches don't go and do shit. You don't put no money aside for a therapist, for a life coach, hell, a psychic, an astrologer. Y'all don't do shit. You return right back to life and then just pull it out as a crutch when you need to. Get the fuck out of my face with that. So if this about to be an hour of Ray J sitting here talking about how sad he be or his mental health and this whole podcast is like aimed to make him look like a victim, absolutely not. Ray J, spill some motherfucking tea or keep that shit on the playground. What the fuck happened to Whitney? What the hell was in the note that Whitney gave to motherfucking Brandy? Why is it that you be the only one or the last person that's around motherfuckers before they crash out or before they die? Because wasn't you one of the last ones around Wendy before she crashed out? Like let's get to the tea, Ray J. Okay, and I hope Pastor Jamal Bryant kept everything within his interview, because remember Ray J had came out a couple of days ago threatening him, and I hope that he kept every last bit of the interview within this. Okay, don't cut nothing out. I want to know it all.
He's welcome, who needs no introduction, the one and only Ray J.
Yeah.
Welcome, sir.
Thank you for having me.
I'm glad to have you.
I'm sweating a little bit because I'm a little nervous. It's like a sinner sitting at the front row of church.
No, listen.
I just feel
sit in the balcony. You're fine. You ain't even got to sit in the choir loft.
The front row is pressure for me.
No.
It's pressure for make you want to get baptized every time.
Oh, well, listen, we got a pool right here. We can jump right on in.
Jesus.
Last time I saw you, we was in a church.
Yes, we was in a church.
What were we doing there? Because you weren't in my church.
We were shooting a One Wish movie.
Yes.
And what you told me it's like the final part of the movie where I have the redemption that I'm looking for. But I appreciate you doing that for me. And it was a themed like movie. So it was the 60s going into the 70s. So we had the perms, we had the Elvis Presley look, then we had the afros. Yes. And I know the first wig that I had you try on, it wasn't it. And you said, right, this ain't the wig for me. And I said, let me go get another wig. I came back with the afro wig.
Yes.
And that wig really did
it fit me.
I'm gonna give y'all the clip too of the show. So I don't know if y'all want to add it.
We gotta add it. People want to see it.
It's loud, but it's really good. It's really good.
I'm grateful.
So where's that? Because I ain't seen not nan overlay. Where's that?
Thank you. So anything you need from me, you like anything, just you call me first time. I'm here.
So this is it. This is what I needed.
And I appreciate it.
I didn't throw my chip on the table. It is very hard for Black people in America, dating back to Sammy Davis Jr., to really emerge. It is harder to create a family legacy, whether you're dealing with the Jacksons, you're dealing with the Williams, or anybody else. How has this level of stardom impacted family life?
For me, big time. And, whether good or bad, I think the family has had my back. Yeah. And, Brandy, my mom, my dad. My mom and dad understand my goals, I think a little more than, you know, maybe Brandy, as far as like a lot of stuff that I've been involved in. But I think overall it's coming back around, man.
Yeah.
You know, I want to spend more time with the family, and I want us to talk more, and I want us to spend a lot more time together. We haven't.
Ray J, they sick of your ass, and we need to know why. Let's talk about that.
In a while, but you know, again, time does everything.
No, it will. You are a real futurist, and I am afraid, Ray J, that time is going to treat you better than present.
I hope so, man.
No, really, the things that you have been able to do in business is a very rare commodity. So I wanted to pause, wanted to salute you because
it is. But when you got so many drug dealers allegedly that you have to pay off, so many goons and gangsters that you got to check in with first before you even get your check. Let's talk about it, Ray. Allegedly, of course.
So many times you can be in the middle of genius. One writer said, the closest thing to insanity is genius.
Wow. No, the closest thing to insanity is Ray J. We gonna wake it up this interview or what?
And I think a lot of times people misunderstand because you're always thinking ahead.
Yeah.
Always taking.
Sometimes thinking too much.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes thinking too much. But I appreciate that. And you know, when we're doing business, like corporate business, you rarely like boast about it, because in real corporate business, the partners and, you know, the governance of the company and everything, they don't want that.
Yeah.
And so a lot of times people don't really know what we're doing behind the scenes. It's just because it's not appropriate in doing business, and our partners really kind of want to fly under the radar so we can stay ahead of the competition.
Right.
Whether it's in earbuds or it's in electric transportation, we're going up against these massive mega brands with billions, maybe trillions, right? And we find ourselves inside the competition. And so sometimes, most of the time, people don't know really what we do in the back, but it's important to keep that discipline and keep like Ray J, the artist and the character, in the forefront of the media, because it's just two different worlds, you know?
People have literally watched you grow up or have grown up with you.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm like everybody's like cousin that they love and hate all the time. You know what I'm saying? They love me sometimes and then they hate me sometimes.
Ray, I really don't even like your ass, if we being honest. Never really did.
Sometimes, but we all been growing together.
Yeah.
And we all make mistakes. And I think throughout my mistakes, people have probably made mistakes too, right? And so whether relatable or not, I've always just been, you know, willing to hold myself accountable and be apologetic and take the L and learn from it. So I think that's why I'm able to continue to keep going, because I can watch myself do something bad, and nobody really has to tell me that was bad. I can see it, and I'll make the adjustments.
It's not really a mistake when we learn from them.
Absolutely.
That they are lessons.
Absolutely. And they're needed.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I wanted to ask you, we have seen 3 to 4 iterations or chapters of your development and your growth. From when we first were introduced to you, that's Brandy Low Brother.
Yeah, I love that time.
Yeah. Tell me why you like that time.
It's just because there was no pressure, and I was just having fun. I didn't really want to be in the game, but Brandy wanted me to be with her, and she supported her little brother, and so I was everywhere with her. She put me on the videos, and so at that time I was just living life, you know what I mean? And
so it was Brandy's fault. Okay, got it. So y'all both killed Whitney. Catch it.
With no pressure, no bills, no nothing, just talent and just somebody like my mom, dad, and Brand that just kept me motivated.
Do you feel like that was your happiest season?
Yeah, I think so. You know, I really, like, through every season, like, it's been going so fast, I really haven't got a chance to look back and just like absorbed everything that's happened.
Yeah.
Because there's so much. And sometimes when you do that, you know, you might fall into either a depression inside of a trophy room that you're trying to catch up to again, or you're trying to reach for something that I think will already meet you there, as long as you just put in the work and as long as you just let the time do it.
The second chapter or iteration, we reintroduced you as an adult, was through the tape. My question is not about the tape. My question is, how has sexuality impacted you in your identity?
Ray is a fucking sex addict.
#1 fit for active babies. Only Rascal's premium training pants have an UltraFlex 360.
Well, at least we know Jamal Bryant is monetized. Them twins in college, he got shit to pay for.
So there's layers to this answer. So there's the comedic
yes
side to the answer, and then there's a more serious side. The comedic side keeps me, I guess, I'm trying to find a word. The comedic side keeps it fun. But there's a really, really, really dark side to it. And it's like if you were looking at a therapist and they said, okay, he did his jacket. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Something's changing, right? The comedic side, I would say, you know, it's crazy because, you know, it's like, you know, everything is 10 times bigger on TV, right? Like we all are, like, when you see me on TV, a lot of people say, damn, I thought you were taller.
Right.
Because everything is what? You get 10 pounds more on TV? Is that right?
Yes.
That goes for all body parts.
Right. Yes.
So it's been a lot of disappointment.
Mm-hmm.
And what they're expecting to see. It's been tough for me. It's been tough.
Right. But the good news is that's not who you are.
Right? What the fuck are you talking about? Seriously. He trying to ask you the real questions and you talking about looking 5'8" on TV, but you really 5'6" in real life. Like, what are we talking about?
It's not who you are. You're a new creature. All of us have the good news, if nobody's said it to you, you've outlived the past. You've outlived the past. Look how much business you've done.
But I think the business side of it and our real skills is in like marketing, right? So I think our survival in the game is inevitable because we do literally have the skills to create a business with the right partners and it becomes successful from the ground up.
Yeah.
But yeah, like you said, it's just like, dang, I'm sorry.
Yeah, no.
Dang. Man, that was cold, Pastor.
No, we being 100. Let me help you another way.
It wasn't.
So some years ago.
It really wasn't. And I can tell you why I don't like Jamal now, especially not in this format. He don't hold motherfuckers accountable. And I can't stand interviewers who do that. I get that your job is just to sit there and ask questions, but like if you really want a good interview, you really want to be a good host, hold motherfuckers accountable. No, what did you mean by that? No. And then y'all here's what be pissing me off. It's always the throw a deep question out there, then let them answer, and then they bullshit, and then you try to throw some fake deep shit out there, and then I'm bored.
Though I was up to become president of a national organization. I didn't get the job. I was crushed. I was devastated. The next day is the first time I went viral because I preached these hoes ain't loyal. Because I was preaching out of my pain. I was preaching out of the process. So my behavior was connected to stuff I hadn't resolved inside of me. A lot of people don't understand to live under the light. It doesn't just shine, but it burns. It's a lot of pressure. So people who have not walked that path don't understand the decisions that you've made or the choices that you've made or the actions that you've made. Is that not true?
No, it is, but
I can't believe shit coming out of Jamal Bryant mouth. Because as many women as he cheated on Giselle with and just had, period. Child. Birds of a feather gonna be on this podcast together.
But dang.
Yeah.
Dang, Pastor.
Yeah, so you live through it in various ways, and it's harder for you to bounce that off of people who haven't been in that light.
No, it's real. It's deeper than that. Yo, so I should go deeper.
Please, let's go scuba diving.
Please.
But if I do, now I'm saying this because depending on like the situation I'm in right now, like I could go there, but I might not be able to go there. Meaning I might have to say we can't go where that is because I'm at a.
Here go Ray J with the Koi shit again. Here we go. Either you gonna say it or you gonna keep it on the playground. Here go Ray J again. Brad Carmen. I'm gonna say what I want to say. I don't give a fuck. They gonna be mad, but I don't give a fuck. They gonna hit my line and want to fight, but I don't give a fuck. Maybe I shouldn't say that. Maybe I shouldn't say the names. Maybe I shouldn't go there. Maybe I shouldn't be the bad guy. No, Ray, shut the yo. That ass. I would have to fight these motherfucking guests. I'm sorry. Not on my podcast. You came to my platform to bullshit like this. Baby, get the fuck out before I slap the shit out of you. Not you wasting my goddamn time. This outfit could have been saved for somebody more worthwhile. Shit, I should have known that this was about to be some bullshit, seeing that the podcast is only, 46 minutes? Girl, even Brooke Bailey, look over here. Look over here. Even her shit is an hour and 34 minutes. I should have known it was going to be some bullshit, 46 minutes.
A crossroads in this situation where it's either truth or it's money. And so I'm choosing truth, but a lot of the team is choosing money.
Yeah.
And so we're at this crossroad where it's like, I want to choose the truth anyway. So it's like, so I don't want to choose the money. But it's messed up because how much money?
Yeah.
Now, how much is it? It's like, I don't want to choose the money, but it's 100 million. I don't want to choose the money, but it's 45 million plus blah, blah, blah. Yeah. I don't want to choose the money because it's 4 million, not even enough, right? So am I not choosing the money because it's not enough?
Yeah.
Or do I not choose the money no matter what it is? You get what I'm saying?
I do, but here's the reality. More people commit suicide who are wealthy than commit suicide that are poor. More people.
Are you sure? Are you sure? I feel like if you listen, and I've always said this, and I'm gonna continue to say it. If you got the means and the wealth and the resources to be able to change your situation, but you don't, you just a lazy ass, retarded ass bitch. I'm sorry. That's why I don't be feeling bad for celebrities. Bitch, you got millions. Go hire a therapist. Go have a spa day. The fuck? When I was going through hell in 2017 and my money was declining, I made sure that my ass was in a spa every other goddamn day. I made sure that my ass was eating salmon New Orleans every other motherfucking day. Because I'm not about to sit here and be stressed on top of stress, on top of depression, and then be Like, if you have the resources to actually be able to change the situation and you choose not to, you the dummy. You the coward. You the coward.
On behavior modification drugs who are wealthy.
What do you mean behavior modification drugs?
That are dealing with depression, dealing with anxiety.
But what is that? What are the drugs?
Oh, I don't know the drugs.
But you said behavior modification drugs.
I'm not a pharmacist or a psychologist.
Name
then you name them.
I'm trying to understand where they at.
I'm saying the drugs that deal with depression.
So like Xanax.
Okay.
Percocet.
Okay.
What else, Pastor?
Whatever's on Future's last song. Name them. Yeah. Name them.
Right. Don't even know what the fuck they talking about. Just sitting here saying shit to make it look and sound good. Girl, get... Y'all really want me to finish this? Get these scammers out my goddamn face, because that's all both of them are. It's fast talking, sex addicted scammers.
Adderall.
Yeah.
I don't know if Adderall, that's not a depression. That's not. Well, my friend, he's a recovering drug addict.
Yes.
He knows all of them.
Shout out to him.
He's also a successful real estate agent, so he turned his life around. But yeah, no, Doc, you
the truth is free and it's expensive.
But you hit me right now. You stunned me. You stunned me. So for me, it's like, how do people? Because again, when we're talking about that situation, and I say that because I'm trying to stay to the subject, but without digging in.
Girl, this podcast is called Ray J Talks Diddy, Nicki Minaj, and Sex Scandal. Oh, when the fuck we gonna get to Diddy, Nicki Minaj, and the sex scandal? It's 15 minutes out of 46 minutes. We are 1/3 through this motherfucking podcast. When the hell is this hoe gonna start talking? My God.
Even though it's almost 20 years old.
Yes.
I got 2 kids now. It's a total different perception, a total different angle. I feel a totally different way about it. Being now that nobody really cares, right? So when this comes out, you would probably see people say, we don't care. Oh, blah, blah, blah. That's how I feel too. But in people's perception, like if 50 years from now, am I the bad guy?
No.
Why not?
Well, let me go backwards and ask you a question. This is not legal. There's no money connected to what I'm going to ask you. One of the hardest obstacles for people to jump over is not perception, but shame. So have you, in 20 years, gotten to a place to get past it yourself?
The only reason why it's still in the forefront of mama,
yes,
is because I haven't been living in my truth.
Okay.
So not living in your truth, but living in this avatar that gives you an unlimited access to having fun.
Yeah.
Not giving a F, doing what you want to do, knowing how to run businesses, and still let the character overshadow the intelligence behind the whole setup of everything people are watching, like it's accidentally happening. Being, I think 100 steps ahead of everybody by knowing things that other people don't know. That is a character that can only play out in certain phases of your life. And then when you get more mature, you start to go, well, how much longer?
Well, when you gonna get more mature, Ray? When you gonna get more mature? Because I feel like we're not about to hit any T until I get more mature. Like how old? What age is you waiting for me to turn before you start spilling the tea? Because at this point, it's given a couple years before you start talking for real.
Longer can we deal with that character when it's not really 100% authentic to the world's perception?
Yeah.
And so I said a lot, but I didn't really say nothing right there.
No, I got
That's typically what you do. Say a lot without saying anything at all.
But if you want to live the truth and you're not, it doesn't feel good. So for me, like money and all of these other things, like I made too much money and I blew all the money. I know how to spend a lot of money today. I know how to save it. It doesn't do anything. When I take my daughter to school or my son to school, and
I need to vape.
This is hypothetical, but if my daughter likes a school that's 5 minutes away from me, and she wants to go to that school, so you have to get an assessment or something. Right? You have to go to the school and they have to meet with the kids and I guess do their due diligence on the family, blah, 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 and then they'll accept you into the school. There's a school that my daughter didn't get accepted to. And there's only one reason why. And it leads back to where we are again with the truth, the lie, and
Girl, see what we not about to do. What we not about to do is reach 30 years back into our ass. Okay, well, technically reach 30 years back into Kim Kardashian's ass, literally, and blame you not getting accepted out of school over a sex tape. No, bitch, you didn't get fucking accepted because of all of your shenanigans and all your gans, Ray. That's why you didn't get accepted. Don't nobody want no scandals following their motherfucking school. Ray J, you was literally down to the Zeus Network, sitting there fighting Lamel, going inside the truck to go get a book bag to pull out God knows what. Okay. Then last week, a couple of days ago, you was just sitting down on a Harvey Weinstein, well, not Harvey Weinstein, but you was sitting down with TMZ talking about Diddy. Last week, you was sitting there fighting the Combs kids. Like, come on now. You come with too much shit. Okay? And everywhere the Norwoods go, death seems to follow. I mean, because we're not going to forget about Brandy and her little accident. What happened? Right. Hold on. Let me double check that before I speak out of. I mean, regardless, she hit somebody. But let me see. Brandy hit and run, kill someone. Is that what happened? Let me see. Did that person die? Okay, so in 2007, Brandy was involved in a fatal car crash, but was not charged with manslaughter or any other crime. Okay, Brandy told police she was driving about 65 miles per hour, which was at or below the speed limit. Okay, but did the person die? Okay, it was a fatal car crash that killed a 38-year-old woman. So yeah, like I said, why is it that everywhere the Norwoods go, death seems to follow? Huh? Ray, you was the last person that was in the room, allegedly, with Miss Whitney Houston, even though we all know that's a motherfucking lie, because allegedly some other nefarious ended up happening. They had been trying to kill her, which is why when she came downstairs, she was already wet. When she passed that note to Brandy, warning Brandy that she was about to die, allegedly. Ray, start telling the truth. See, because this is why I couldn't be in Hollywood. This is why I could not be in Hollywood, because I would sing like I'm a canary. I would sing like I'm a canary. Ray, let's get to the tea. Because what you're not about to sit here and do is play on my black heartstrings and be like, well, as a black man, because of this situation with this white woman that they turned and they made my life hell and I can't even get my daughter into a private school. Girl, what? This is not about that motherfucking sex tape. Okay, listen, porn is free on Twitter. Stop playing. Like, come on. Who is checking for a Kim Kardashian sex tape in 2024 when porn is available for free on Twitter? Even though it would only be like 10-second clips, and they be pissing me off because, see, I keep a list. I know y'all like the like porn or y'all like the bookmark porn. I don't do all that because clearly I use Twitter for work. And so I don't want it popping up while I'm on YouTube. On Patreon, I don't really care. Chad, we can watch porn together on Patreon all day. But on YouTube, I like having my account. So what I do is instead of bookmarking or liking porn, I end up adding it to a list. But what be pissing me off is when I be going through the list. See, this is the real problem. Fuck Ray J. Let me put me on the screen for a second, because fuck Ray J. He ain't talking about shit. The real problem is all of these motherfucking OnlyFans content creators that don't really do shit, okay? It's a lot of them that just are scam artists, okay? Because you got the bait and switch. You got the ones that'll be like, pay $15 a month. I'm not paying that. I don't pay over like $7. And that's if I pay. I might subscribe to one like every 4, 5, 6, 7 months. Like, I don't do that. Girl, if you want any type of porn from any OnlyFans creator, if they popular, girl, just search up their name and then add LPSG on Google. forums and threads gonna pop up. Child, it's like the porn version of Lipstick Alley. It's gonna pop up. Okay, it's gonna be a bunch of people talking shit, but at the same time, you're gonna see a bunch of dick. Okay, back to what I was saying though. So yeah, these motherfuckers be scam artists because I hate the motherfuckers who be like, oh, pay $15 a month, but then you subscribe and then everything is DM for this video, DM for that video. First of all, fuck you. Second of all, the motherfuckers who don't post often, but what they do is they go back into their rough drafts or they go back into their history and then they constantly retweet their old shit. Like, excuse me, why every time I come into my porn list that is hidden from the general public is absolutely not. Y'all need to be all up in my business like that. Y'all know my type anyway. Child, and I don't need y'all going through my list calling me like a colorist or some shit. Listen, everybody got a preference. I like what I like, okay? Y'all know how y'all be doing, child. Not y'all, but y'all. Y'all know how y'all be doing. But anyways, back to this. So it be motherfuckers who they don't post at all, but they'll go back into like 6 months and then be reposting old shit. Like, what are we doing? How come every time I come to this list or come to your page, you were spamming my motherfucking list with old ass posts? We need to start reporting these motherfuckers, okay? Or everybody sitting here trying to take a stand against Twitter, talking about some, oh, we leaving X and we going to blue sky, blue space, blue moon. Girl, fuck all of that. We need to take a stand against these OnlyFans creators because absolutely not. Absolutely not. But see, just like they on bullshit, so is Ray J. Because like I said, we are not digging 35 years into Kim Kardashian's ass in the past to try to use that as an excuse as to why your daughter not getting accepted to schools. Ray J, again, you come with the shenan and the gans. Okay, you come with all of that. The shenan and the gans. That's why they don't fucking like you. They don't want to deal with that. They don't want no scandal. They don't want Brandy's brother at the goddamn school and then now the teachers go missing. Because again, that follows the Norwoods everywhere. Everywhere.
This clash between false and
y'all know Snoop is their cousin, right? I'ma just keep dropping little nuggets. Because one day people gonna talk about Nipsey Hussle. One day.
And when my family gets affected by it, it turns me into something else. And I don't want my family to continue to be affected by this story that never stops, right? I mean, I want it to stop.
Right.
You know, I mean, of course, the other side wants it to stop because they don't even talk about it, right? I don't like to talk about it. I would like to put it to rest.
So put it to rest. Put it to rest then, bitch. Up here capping and up here lying. If you wanted to put it to rest, you wouldn't have brought it up just now. That wasn't even on my bingo card for what Ray was going to talk about this episode. I was thinking about how you almost knocked them kids upside their head last week. I was thinking about how you was down to the Zeus Network party acting like you was one of the baddies, getting ready to fight LaBelle. I was thinking about what happened between you and Whitney. What was in that note? What happened last with you and Wendy when y'all was kicking in the court? I had so many other questions before the Kim Kardashian sex tape. Again, because nobody cares. Nobody cares. And I wish people would stop acting like that's the only reason Kim K is famous. The bitch's North Node is in Leo. It is literally her destiny to be fucking famous. She was always going to be famous. Shut the fuck up.
It's like Jussie Smollett.
Girl.
I don't know if what he said was true or not. I talked to him. The world created this story about what it was. And then when they felt like they found the truth, it just took, it took.
Y'all see what my auntie Rocks right here said? If you want to know who my favorite YouTuber is, baby, it's my aunt. My auntie Rocks. Okay? Love her down. Okay? But you see what she said right here? Ray J talks too much. And that he does. Because how did Jesse get involved with this conversation?
Took a energy of its own. What if none of this I was saying and how it all popped off? Like, everybody can tell you, I know what really happened. What really happened? Can anybody tell me what they think happened? So I can, you know, because again, how it happened reflects who I am.
Yeah.
Especially when we're dead and gone.
Yeah.
Because there is no more us. So what do people think, right? How did this whole thing come about?
Yeah.
It was Ray J's fault. Ray J did something bad that turned into good. Is that not the story?
I don't know. What I do know.
So, Pastor, you're saying that you only going off of just us doing it?
No. What I am going off of, I want you to hear my intention. Whatever happened, whoever put it out, whoever produced it, whoever recorded it, where I am is you have outlived it.
But how when we still talking about it?
Yes. And because outliving it doesn't mean it didn't happen.
But outliving it means
Yes.
outliving it. I haven't outlived it because I'm still living.
You're living, producing, you're thriving.
I know, but that's just something like, think about how far we could go without that.
Yeah.
Without that glitch.
Yeah. Is it a glitch?
It's a glitch.
Yeah.
It's a huge glitch.
Yeah. Muhammad Ali said, if you're the same man at 40 that you were at 20, you wasted 20 years. You're not that same man.
Totally different.
Correct?
Totally different.
Yeah, but we're not going
And
to ignore you.
this is what I'm talking about, where they say some fake deep shit that's supposed to be so profound, but it be simple as hell. Girl, because see, if 2 + 2 is 4, then 2 + 3 gotta be 5. Because see, if I was the last one in the room, but then I leave out, then there's no one left behind. Because see, if I scoop out the ice cream and put it onto the cone, then that's now an ice cream cone. Like, what the fuck is y'all talking about? What are we talking about? And then look at his face. Look at his face. Look at his goddamn face. Okay? Like, he's so concerned and he's just so activated and woke and just alert and just get the fuck out of my face with this bullshit.
You used to be Cassius Clay.
Matter of fact, speaking of shit, that's why you see all of these kids right here. See, that's exactly why you see all of these kids right here. I bet you if I refresh it, this ad gonna go away. Okay, it's gonna go away. But it's up here right now because they know that Ray J is full of shit. That's why some motherfucking pamper ad next to the goddamn video.
But
Right.
I was not the same man in my 20s.
Right.
Just because now I'm 40 and I'm around.
Yes.
But I was never the man that was in people's minds of who I was ever.
Right.
I was never that guy.
But you're reinventing that guy every day.
And you know what? Since I'm in a spirit of dragon, why the fuck is this pastor dressed like this? Where's your suit, nigga? Where is your suit and tie? Why is this pastor sitting? First of all, and why y'all not in a church? Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that. Okay, I know they call it the house of the Lord, but Chad, this look like a house in Malibu. Why y'all niggas not in a church? And I'm not even about to apologize again for cursing during this video, because not only does God know my heart and know my mouth, but y'all literally look like niggas right here. Okay, and when I say that, y'all know I'm not racist. Stop it, I'm black. No, they literally look like two motherfuckers, just two men. Okay, it's not giving artist, celebrity, and child celebrity pastor. Like, no, where is your suit and tie, nigga? Where is your suit and tie? Why are you sitting here in this motherfucking baseball, basketball, whatever this is, jersey, and then these white motherfucking sneakers, looking like you about to go play some hoops? Girl, go play the organ, Pastor Jamal Bryant.
Whether it's through electric bikes, whether it's through earbuds, whether it's through eyeglasses, now if it's through networks, we are seeing you as a 21st century Renaissance man. Very few men.
Girl, this is a dick sucking. I can't take it. I can't take it. So we done went from Kim Kardashian sucking his dick 35 years ago to now Pastor Jamal Bryant doing it. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing? You call him a genius. Now you call him a 21st century Renaissance man. I thought we was in the 22nd century. Maybe that's me. But now all of a sudden he a Renaissance man. Girl. Did he even write a Renaissance album? Let's start there. Okay, the Renaissance man is Jay-Z. Okay, because he's related. He's married to the woman who put out Renaissance. Don't disrespect Beyonce like that. It's not time yet. She'll have her time in 2025 through 2027. Like, let's stop.
Black men have had the luxury of reinventing themselves in public.
You're right.
Girl.
And I feel that. But I also feel like it's
Girl, wait. Let me make sure I heard him correct before I go off.
But I also feel like it's
man. Very few men, black men, have had the luxury of reinventing themselves in public.
Girl, and that's what your cheating ass sitting here trying to do now. Okay, all this time on Real Housewives of Potomac. Okay, what we've come to know about Pastor Jamal Bryant, aka Mr. Chocolate, the same Mr. Chocolate that Phaedra was screwing around with, cheating on Apollo. Yeah, that one. Yeah, from Real Housewives of Atlanta. Yeah, that was Jamal Bryant. Not you trying to do this whole rebrand in front of our eyes and then talking about a rebrand. Girl, again, we are 22 minutes in. This shit is only 46 minutes. We are about 48% done. When the fuck we get into Diddy and Nicki Minaj?
Oh, you're right. And I feel that. But I also feel like it's a glitch because with all the things that was taken from us inside of this black ball community of cornering the market with just a few. It just, like, I was hanging off the roof of the hotel in Cancun. And I climbed off the roof and I went off to the side of the roof and I just laid down, right? So here's the hole down all the way down here. And I'm just laying on my roof. I climbed over and I laid and I went to sleep. And I said, if I fall off, then it was meant to be. Right? If I fall off the roof because I just passed out and actually just wanted to like lean over, then it was meant to be. So I went to sleep for like 2.5 hours and then the whole
God. Enough with the trauma point. Like let Ray Willie Norwood Jr.
tail caught me and then it went through all of this stuff and then I had to go and do his test or whatever, right? But at that moment, it was just like, yo, you want to make your family proud, but you're living a lie and still living.
Yeah. What is Ray J's truth? What's your truth? Had you rolled off of that roof, you would want what remembered about you. Not what other people say, not what other people think, not what other people blog. If you were able to have authority over your legacy, you want your legacy to be what?
I want my kids to have a...
Let me go ahead and dislike this because this is all bullshit and they both full of shit.
Their life and for them to live through my truth.
Yeah.
Not through the things that would happen with all of these different speculations of this and that, all of the, just whatever it is. I just want my kids to go, okay, this is who our dad was.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't really care about nothing else. I just care about my kids. And I care about what they think and I care about what they believe. And I don't want anybody to recreate something that's not real inside of their mind to leave them in doubt. And so to do that, I would have to risk all the money I have, all the money I made, all the money that I'm getting paid for, to be quiet, to not say nothing.
Yeah. And what is the cost? How much more does it cost you for your peace?
I don't know. Because if you tell me a crazy number, like, and maybe I need to go to church for this. But
Come
if
on.
you tell me a loud number, then I might take it.
Yeah.
And say F the truth because my kids is extremely good, which is horrible. What does that say about me?
Mm-hmm.
$1 billion?
Yeah.
That's a crazy number. 100, 200, 300, that's wild. But then when you're dealing with like the 4s and the 5s and the 10s and the 15s, I don't know. That's not. So when I'm saying it's not enough, I'm still trying to understand what I'm saying if I want to live in my truth. If I want to live in my truth, then F the money.
Yeah. What, at this tick of the watch, what makes you happy?
Only just being around my kids.
Yeah.
Nothing else. And it's just important to speak this because it's like, I wouldn't talk.
Is kids the new name for bitches? Because Ray, let's cut it out. Let's cut it out. Let's can we please act like we've seen, okay? Like, let's remember that we've seen countless seasons of you on not only Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, but also Love and Hip Hop Miami. Can we what makes me happy is my kids. Oh, is that why your face is always in these random bitches' pussies? Because it reminds you of how you made these kids? Girl, get the fuck out of here, Ray.
Talk about this with anybody else because it wouldn't make sense.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the
I wouldn't be surprised if somebody came out and said that Ray had a secret baby now.
church and you're talking about the community. Nobody cares but me.
Yeah.
And I want people to know that. Like, I know you don't care.
I'm glad that we on the same page, baby. Thank you. That's the most honest that you've said all episode.
We're past that. We know how it really happened. We know that this person did that and they did that and did that. That's fine. But until you hear the facts of it and get the real exact details from the people who were involved, it's still a question mark.
Yeah.
And it results back to if you want to say this resorts back to if that's the story that you listen to on how it was created, right or wrong.
Yeah.
Ray J did it without somebody's consent, which makes Ray J a horrible person.
Yeah.
Whatever happens after and you overcome the
Girl,
adversity of it. Now
I gotta use the bathroom. Let me put this on pause because just like he's full of shit, girl, apparently so am I. You have a fart in the too much information. Girl, we are back. It was such a whole it was a whole convolution, a whole mess. Anyways, girl, just to let y'all know, I will be live tonight. I know it's Friday and I know y'all just got paid. So pay me. Okay, I will be live doing quickie readings, and this is good for all of those who can't afford full personal readings. Okay, well, baby, I'm gonna be live doing quickie personal readings for $50, $50 So have your money ready, ho. Anyways, yeah, let's go ahead and get back into this bull crap.
We're here, right? It still doesn't take away the stench of it. Everybody forgot. Nobody cares. Or people know what really happened. But you really don't know until you know. That's like a lot of people say OJ did this and OJ did that. Well, OJ was acquitted, so he didn't do it legally in the legal system. If I showed you the knife with the blood on it in the video and doing it, even though you might have said he was involved, it would mess your mind up.
Yeah.
This is the same kind of situation.
Was that the darkest season of your life?
It's not it's the darkest season of my life now.
20 years later.
20 years later, with 2 kids, with a daughter that I love, and my son, and looking at them and knowing the morals and the integrity that I've been instilled in as a man to my parents, for that little stench to be there, that matters to me.
Yeah.
It mattered.
Yeah.
And I want to get past it. I want to go through the pain of losing all my money and somebody suing me, and I breached the contract, and so now I don't have nothing, and I'm butt naked in the courtroom just telling the judge all I care about is the truth. Take everything else away. That's what my mind goes.
Yeah. And would that give you peace?
Butt naked in the courtroom?
Yeah. How many years have your parents been married?
Longer than I've been born. So like maybe 40 years.
Yeah.
35, 30.
Yeah. My parents were married for 55 years.
And that was in a different time.
Yeah.
Where, marriage, loyalty mattered. Where you would sacrifice happiness for the vows that you.
Right. Meaning that Willie was probably out there fucking all over Sonia, whatever her name is, Sonia Richardson. He was fucking all over her, cheating with hella motherfuckers, and then she stayed because, my man, and he's a good man, Savannah. I'm gonna let him cheat in peace. All of that.
Yeah. Now it's different,
Do you think you would get married again? Never.
Well, because I made a vow to Princess. And so I love Princess, even though she loves somebody else. I still love her. So for the rest of wherever I'm at in this life, I'm gonna just be me, And I've always had a very clear understanding of all of my homegirls that we ever got intimate together. They always knew that you're my friend. So I got to go back to that because I already made a vow with one person. I can make a vow again. That's invalid.
Yeah. What if she freed you from that vow and said, I'm going on? She has.
She freed me, meaning like I can make a vow to somebody else.
Yeah.
But not this lifetime.
And you want to spend the rest of your life by yourself?
Well, I've created a nurse account.
What does that mean?
A nurse account is where every time I get a check, I put either $100 or $1,000 into my nurse account that I can't touch. So no matter what happens to me 5 years from now, 10 years, 2 years, whatever, if I can't work by myself and I need somebody to help me, I can put like at least $1 million in my nurse account. So I got like 2 nurses right now, but the more I build it, I can have like 4 young nurses with me forever.
Did you make this up, or this is a thing?
No, I made my account up.
No, I'm saying this.
This is all bullshit. It's all bullshit that sounds good on paper that people say, but really it comes down to abandonment issues and codependency issues and undealt with unresolved trauma. I'm just be by myself, and not that everybody's not meant to be partnered, and not everybody's gonna have somebody to spend the rest of their life with. But that's not the point. The point is that when people start talking like this, 9 times out of 10, the normal person is unhealed. Everybody has not done the shadow work and went through a spiritual awakening. Most people, in fact, have not. I would say, honestly, 90% of people have not. So it's like when people started talking like this, I'm gonna never get married again, and da-da-da. Baby, go deal with your trauma. Go deal with your trauma. I don't even need to unmute it because I know anything they're saying right now is bullshit.
Older with you, and you don't want to wipe your ass and bathe you every day.
Right.
Right.
And then you're probably in a bad mood. So don't touch me or whatever you're going through. I need some beautiful nurses with an unlimited budget to take care of me. So I'm working hard and I put together my nurse account. So since I'm not with my wife, I got 3 or 4 nurses that's gonna take care of me forever. And they're happy to do it because they get paid very good to do it, and they still look good. Very pretty.
Do your parents know about the nurse account?
Nobody knows but
Why is them being pretty a 32 minutes into this, and it's been nothing but bullshit.
Man, I'm telling you everything.
Wow.
I'm giving you all this that nobody's ever heard.
I'm grateful.
Because you came through when we needed you for the One Wish movement.
Yeah.
I'm the type of person where you looked out for me and didn't even was no question.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you the darkest things.
Yeah.
Can we use everything? I don't know. But I feel like the more real I am through the interview, you can look through it all and just find a
Bitch, it's been 33 minutes and you ain't said a real thing yet. Aside from when you said, I know y'all don't care.
Find the pieces that might not work or use all of this shit. I don't care. I'm just, at this point, I'm just like, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just want to be truthful.
But in real life, you told him to cut out some of this shit, to cut the interview altogether. Honestly, actually. So it's like, which one is it? Right now, you telling him use all this footage. But then in real life, you say cut the footage, cut the cameras, dead ass. Ray, shut the fuck up.
No, it's great. When we took a break, you said that you really need to think through things because there was a moment in your own life that you thought about suicide.
Girl.
Tell me what was going on. Is that when you were on the roof in Mexico?
That was when I was on the roof.
I don't care about this.
Ray J was a drug addict. He died. Saying about Puff and all the things that they've been doing. So it's been coming off as if I've been saying something negative about Diddy, but I've been actually saying something positive. Meaning like these stories are absolutely out of control. I even mentioned when they said everybody in the church was doing it. And I'm like, now everybody in the church is doing it. So now I can't turn cheek to cheek because if somebody hit me in my cheek, all I'm thinking about is butt cheeks, right? I said it. And it went viral.
Yeah.
But if you listen to what I said, I meant these stories are sounding preposterous.
Yeah. Because of
the A's are being taken.
Yeah.
So yeah, I meant well by it, but it didn't. I don't think it went well with the people as far as how viral it went.
Yeah.
So now I'm fighting with Justin and Christian.
I believe Jamal was at some of them parties. You want to be technical.
Me at the club, it's like, bro, I still turn cheek to cheek. Guys.
Right.
Even though I said I might not have should have. Like nobody want to get their cheeks to it.
How do you think this is going to impact the industry?
I just think nobody can trust nobody no more. And, you know, I use Neutrogena. I don't like baby oil. So I'm.
And this is why I don't like Ray J, because he tries too hard to be funny. And I don't like people who seek attention, and I don't like people who try too hard to be funny. It gets on my nerves because if you're funny, then you're funny. You're naturally funny. If you get attention, you just naturally get attention. But I hate when people seek those moments out. It's like you're trying too hard. And this is why I don't like Ray J.
Always ahead of the game. I like Setterfield too. But like I said, with all these baby oil jokes and all that, I told him that's not funny. You cannot keep playing around with substances that possibly might have dope in them.
Yeah.
I think that it's cool. And that's why when I said, what should I come out with? Ray White Jelly? KY hit me.
Wow. Well, that shows what kind of an influence you are.
KY. And I said, no.
Talking about.
Even though that could have been a profitable business.
Right.
Because I was saying it like, oh, should I say that? And then y'all laugh and then all of a sudden now I got a Ray White deal. It is distasteful. It's unruly.
Yeah.
It's uncalled for, and it's unsanitary.
Tell me on
this nigga is a crackhead.
It is. It's dirty.
Tell me what your thoughts were from your conversation with Nicki Minaj.
I always love Nicki.
Yeah.
And you know, I'm 97.5% divorced.
What's the conversation with Nicki Minaj 40 minutes in out of a 46-minute interview? Get the out of here.
97.5. So I'm almost there. I'm at 3-yard line. We almost got to the end result. And then my ex-wife said, you know what? I'm going to represent myself. So that's where we are with that. With Nicki, I felt like it was character to character. And I felt like I was in some kind of like dominatrix skit. Is dominatrix a sin?
No, go ahead.
It felt like, it was fun. I'm not going to even lie. I think about it every day. I think about Nicki every day now.
In what way?
In ways that
relax, because she does have a husband.
That nobody would want to be, right? Because again, she is a married woman. I made it my point to every time I addressed her on the interview, it was Mrs. Petty.
Yeah.
Never on no junkie stuff like that, but some of the things that she was saying to me just left me stuck, you know, and I haven't been able to be the same since.
What is next and new for Ray J? What's coming?
So I'm a news anchor now.
Really?
I'm in the news. And I'm on the news. I've been an analyst for all the top tier 1 news stations. And I think that's where a lot of my stuff been going viral because I haven't been holding back on mainstream news.
Right.
Whether it was somebody being taken, whether turning cheek to cheek, whether, you know, somebody, you know, looking at me when I said, ask not what our country can do for me. I can't ask anybody anything because all I'm thinking about is somebody thinking about my A.
Right.
I want us to get past this whole, you know, thing with Diddy and all these preposterous stories. It's 3,200 people. It just, that's a lot.
Yeah.
Let me say this to all the victims that's really went through something like, Like, my heart goes out to you. And that's why I don't want to joke about a lot of things. How can I get to a point where I can learn how to explain myself in a way that doesn't come off comedic? That's what
By shutting the fuck up. That's how you do that, baby. By shutting the fuck up.
I need to work on, because I got a voice. It might not be deep, but it's
just because you got a voice don't mean that you need to be speaking, or don't mean that you need to have a platform using it. That's what y'all niggas don't understand in 2024.
I can help.
Well, anyway, your brother can help you in Atlanta. I can do it.
Go to church again.
Well, come on. New Birth wants you.
I don't want to sit.
I ain't gonna let you sit in the pulpit.
You got a balcony?
I got a balcony. You can sit there in the balcony. Okay.
Just absorb the message. I went to a few churches and the pastors is my homies, but the pastors is lit. And so I'm at the church. I'm on the pulpit with the pastors. They my homies. Now, I got one true pastor that has been with me since day one through all the trials and the turmoil. You might know him, Pastor Daryl Scott.
Yeah.
You know Pastor?
Yeah, in Cleveland.
Pastor Scott has been with
Girl,
come down. I live there.
Office at your church.
I have a studio away from the church.
You know, my dad was the minister of music for all the churches of Christ since I've been born.
Never knew it.
Yeah, so me and Randy was in the choir a lot. Like, if we didn't go to choir rehearsal or Bible study or church, it was equivalent to not going to school.
Wow.
Yeah, it was a lot. I
mean, wow.
Randy loved it because she was the lead singer of choir. At the time, I was soprano,
right.
But now I'm doing alto.
All right.
But no, we dang near. I'm sorry.
You good? You good? No, you good.
But yeah, no, we grew up in church. I mean, the other ministers, they literally had the church and then the house in the back of the church.
Yeah.
And so we've been churchified, even though church wasn't my favorite thing because I was probably the more badder kid.
Yep.
And Brandy was more of the gooder, even though that's not a word.
Ray J is sitting through this whole interview bullshit. And let's talk about the fact that you wasn't even raised with your parents, that you was shipped off with your grandmother, and you was out there busting it open and spreading it wide and getting home at 2:00 in the morning and doing whatever you wanted to do and was being raised by them streets. Let's talk about that. But apparently we not about to, because it's only a minute left. So that's why I'm about to just end this shit right here, because honestly, neither one of them talked about shit at all. And they just wasted a complete hour of my motherfucking time. An hour of my motherfucking time. Child, let me know what y'all thought about all of that down in the comment box below. As if I give, because honestly, what was there to talk about? And make sure that you stream my music as if you give a fuck. I'll see y'all in the next one. Like I said, I'm going to be live tonight. So just be expecting a live. Turn your notifications on. And yeah, have your money ready. $50 quickie readings. I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye.
Keep watching my social media. Changing my Wikipedia. This trending to the top and tedious.